Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Married at First Sight UK Season 9 episodes 15 and 16. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So we're going to start with the new couples who are on their honeymoons. We have Shannon and Ryan. They tell each other that they like each other and their honeymoon is going very smooth.
It's super important to get to know each other a wee bit deeper.
Becoming a dad, that was a big thing. Things have happened in my life, have changed me as a person. It was like, yo, you've got to step up now. I've got to be a role model.
I can't even keep a plant alive.
We seem to have just clicked. I didn't expect this.
Let's do two truths and a lie.
Been a model, in a teacher's car. I really like you.
The last one was true.
The last one's true, yeah.
There's honestly nothing to say about these two. I mean, the chemistry is chemistrying, all right? And it could have been chemistrying for longer, Shannon, if you had given him a chance at the altar, but it's fine. We've worked through it. We are here now. She does open up about her father passing away and how she doesn't like to dwell on it too much because it makes her emotional. What's his name? Ryan. He comforts her and he says, listen, it was a big loss for you. You have every right to feel your feelings. Don't feel like you have to suppress that for anybody. They both decide that they're going to keep things relatively light just because they've been through a lot. The both of them have been through a lot. So, you know, it's okay to just keep things light. It doesn't have to be heavy all the time. But Ryan does encourage her to open up whenever she feels like she wants to share with him because he's going to allow her the space to do so. Then we have Amy. She is still not used to Luke being as flirty as he is. This is foreign territory for her. But as time goes on, she's warming up to it.
I am feeling very attracted to Luke right now. I still don't know how many exes you've had.
Do you call someone that you've slept with an ex? I think a relationship starts here as opposed to here. People say having a ride or die. I don't think I ever got close to that.
Okay.
I really like you. I really, really like you. Yeah.
Slow pace so far.
I'm happy with
So
that.
good.
I'm happy with that.
So with Luke, I'm thinking, it's starting to feel very performative for me. Like, yes, he's into her, but he's got a comment every single time. He has a comment for everything. Me looking at this camera, he'd have something to say. Oh, I bet you we could make a movie. Like he has a line for everything. So it's like, all right, man, come on. Then Amy asked him about past relationships and he took this scenic route explaining, well, have I been in relationships? Because I feel like relationships start in the heart. And all right, sir, we come to the conclusion that he's only been in one serious relationship and that was 2.5 years. Everything else, we don't know. I'm sure there's some situationships in there. There could be some one-night stands. I mean, hey, that's his business. None of our business. She does say that as time went on, they've been getting more and more close physically. Their last night, I think that they had cuddled and had been kissing in bed. So Amy's really warming up to him. A couple that's not warming up to each other, Hannah and Steven. So the first day of their honeymoon, Hannah asks Steven if she is too much for him. And he says, no, I was looking for somebody who was a lot. I want that golden retriever energy. So you're just enough for me. As the honeymoon is going on, she starts to say some comments that rub him the wrong way. And then they wanted to go, well, he wanted to go to a restaurant to eat. She initially agreed, but then changed her mind and just wanted drinks. And that turned into an argument that they're not really gonna work past.
Each time something's happened, I kind of let it go because I want you to be comfortable in whatever we're doing.
I had an opinion.
You did have an opinion. You make a decision.
No, I wasn't making a decision.
You do. Hannah's opinion is the only opinion that's allowed.
Bullshit.
Anything all I've been doing is trying to make you comfortable.
Well, you don't have to.
But then we've spoken about
don't
it.
have to.
Afterwards, you've come away and gone, at least I got my way.
Said something off camera, now you're saying it on camera,
no,
now you pissed me the fuck off with that comment, mate, not lying. Do you want to talk about all the shit we've said off camera then? Should I do it to you?
Don't you dare go down that route.
The way Hannah reacted in this conversation was proof to me that anything Steven is saying is facts. Why are you throwing a tantrum? I get being reactive, but she's reactive. And then she's going to say, because Stephen was like, did you not say, at least I got what I wanted? And she said that off camera. So she's upset at the fact that he's bringing that to light. She's going to say, oh, do you want me to say what you said off camera? Mind you, apparently what he said off camera had to do with his family business. Hannah, you think that's on par? His family business and you saying, at least I got what I wanted. You think that's on the same level? Be so for real. So it sounds to me, first of all, these two are Charlie and Eve 2.0. We thought we got rid of them. They came back in a different form, okay? Her having a big reaction is kind of a way to like snuff whatever the other person is saying. Like if I'm the loudest voice and you can't talk, I'm just gonna get my way because you probably don't want to put up a fight, right? So toxic. She later on admits, because he wanted to have a conversation after that, she later on does admit that she struggles to relinquish control. She tends to overspeak people so that she can get her way. And she says that she is reactive and defensive because she often is in the driver's seat and doesn't consider other people's feelings. So you know this about yourself. You know this about yourself, and you're still going to perpetuate that behavior at your big age. Make it make sense. So for a second, you would think things were getting better. No, they had another fight because I think after that night, he decided he wanted to stay in a different hotel. Then they had a dinner and he was like, honestly, I still want to stay at a different hotel. And not a different hotel, but a different hotel room. And she wasn't happy with that. She feels like he's not trying. I mean, distancing yourself is kind of stunting your growth, but who's trying to deal with you and your tantrums and your all of that? Nobody, no. I didn't come here to babysit. Like, who's trying to, and doesn't he have 4 kids? He's got enough to worry about at home. He did not come to get another child. Be for real, girl. Moving on to the OG couples, we have Adam and Polly, who are last to do the family meetup. Obviously we know Adam has a type. Adam was expecting to be married to his type, which is basically Megan Fox. Polly does not look like Megan Fox. So they have had a rough start. However, listen, I did not like the conclusion that these two came to.
Living with each other, has that been a challenge?
It's been all right, to be fair. The only thing that I thought would annoy you is how I word things.
He is really attentive. I can see him genuinely making that effort towards how he words certain things.
Obviously, you're a very attractive girl. It's just what he's used to.
Yeah.
The spark might not grow unless I let you in and try and ignite it.
Through activity, that's probably gonna help. Hit a cheers and let you two get down to business.
Polly obviously wants to jump Adam's bones. Adam would rather she jump somebody else's bones. And the both of them are pretending as if there is potential between them. I'm so sorry. Even at the end of episode 16, things look good between them, but I don't buy it. I just don't. So Adam's friend is like, well, I mean, I think you guys should just have sex. Okay, so the man just explained to you that he doesn't want to give her false hope by having sex, and your response is just have sex. Okay, all right, so they end up having sex a few times, actually, and she's now like over the moon because she got what she wanted. So all you wanted was to get dick down. You don't want a man who genuinely likes you for who you are. You just want sex. But hey, after reviewing Love is Blind, the people over there told me that kissing is more intimate than sex. So I guess I'm the prude, okay? I might be young, but clearly I don't fit in my generation because sex is not a big deal for a lot of people. So I don't know, maybe I'm the one who's tripping. We're gonna fast forward to the dinner party. It took no time for Polly's disposition to change as soon as she heard new couples were coming into the experiment. And as soon as these new couples showed up, she went into investigative mode.
So it's Hannah and Stephen. What does she look like? Brown hair, slim, small.
Did you get along?
At first.
Oh, okay, interesting. This is my husband. Very handsome.
Adam isn't one bit phased by her.
Oh, no, I know.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you. I feel like we're like two schoolboys back here.
Interesting. What do you mean we've got a looker?
Good looking lad, isn't he?
Oh.
Some of you guys in the comments clocked that this was going to happen. You guys said that the new couples are definitely going to be eye candy for the old couples. That came true. Well, did it come? Wait, hold on. Did it come true? Because the girl that Polly was worried about actually didn't do anything for Adam. Like, he didn't seem to be intrigued in that way. So yeah, maybe not. He did pretty well. He made a comment that didn't sit well with her, but he fixed it up. He was like, "Oh, I was talking about the husband. Another husband fails the test of new people, but we're gonna get to that. With Polly though, girl, you cannot get shifted off your square so easily. Just because a cute girl walks into the room doesn't mean you now have to look at your man like, hey, I'm watching you. Talons are out. I'm ready. Just, it's too much. If you have to be this defensive over your man, maybe he shouldn't be your man. You know, that's what I think. Also, if your partner is going to cheat, if your partner wants to cheat, oftentimes they're going to cheat, whether or not you're keeping an eye on them. So you want to pick somebody, well, she didn't get to pick, but if you are picking, you want to pick somebody who values loyalty. You want to pick somebody who doesn't have a wandering eye. You want to pick somebody who you don't have to babysit because they're an adult and they know their responsibilities and they know they need to be faithful. And if you are having a wandering eye, now this is what I believe. Some people might not believe this. I actually think it's healthy to share. Hear me out. Hear me out. We're humans. We have desires, okay? We can acknowledge when somebody is attractive. I don't think it's a bad thing to say, hey, not gonna lie to you, this is my pitfall here and I'm trying to work through it. I think there's beauty in that. I mean, some people might not want to hear that from their partner. But would you rather hear it from your partner so you could work through it or see the after effects of them acting on it? You know, I'm just saying. But yeah, Polly, girl, get it together. The insecurities, oozing out. It ain't cute. Then we have Luke, who asks Caspar and Emma how things are going. This girl threw him straight under the bus, and she's not the only one, because the new bride, Hannah, was asked how things are going with her too, and she drove the bus.
Caspar's found the whole process really challenging.
Yeah.
Certain type of woman that he usually goes for, and that's not me. Doesn't necessarily find me attractive.
I don't think Emma currently has the ability to open up. It can't all be my fault.
He's okay though?
No.
He hears her clearly.
Yeah.
But he is choosing to ignore her.
Hannah is trying to get Stephen's attention.
What were you arguing about?
Ask him.
Do you think you can be together?
I hope so, yeah.
If I get the guy back that I'm married, not the one now.
I definitely think that Emma could have handled the conversation better. It felt like she was painting Caspar as the villain, and yeah, it does seem like he's the one creating a lot of the problems, or maybe being less willing to work through the problems or the cause of the problem. He the problem, okay? However, it is so important to present as a united front. And that's not even to like say you have to lie and fake it, but just completely deflecting onto your partner like that, I haven't seen that end up well for people. So I don't know. It hurts more than it helps. I think it's important to be honest about where you're at, but be cognizant of how you frame your partner. That's all. And then with Hannah, this girl, she was like, oh, he don't want to talk to me. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. And yeah, he is stonewalling her. Not even gonna lie about that. He's absolutely stonewalling her. However, you are a big baby. Grown woman as you are, you throw tantrums. Who the hell is trying to deal with that? No one. So yeah, I would ice you out too, not gonna lie. I would. I also do agree with the experts when they say that Stephen telling her that he's just gonna wait till the experts intervene for him to talk to her is a cop-out. you have to be mature enough, because he says he wants somebody who's mature. You also have to be mature enough to find a way to have a conversation, even if the person you're talking to can be challenging. At least try. Now, I think he has tried. Maybe the experts haven't seen the footage yet. I think he has tried. So him being like, you know what, I don't even want to talk until the experts, I can see why they would see that as a cop-out, but I can also see why he wouldn't want to talk to her. Anyways, speaking of wives I wouldn't want to talk to, Holly. Holly is another one who just be insecure. Now, on this occasion, I will hear her out a little bit because Alex is talking to the new bride, Amy, like a lot, giving her a hell of a lot of attention. And Holly's starting to feel a way, in part, in my belief, because Amy is an attractive woman and it's bringing out some feelings that Holly obviously doesn't want to feel. But on top of that, he is like back turned talking to this next woman and not giving her the time of day. That's annoying.
Nice to meet you. Proper nice to meet you.
I feel
And I'm sure
It's very chatty tonight.
slow the fuck down, Missy.
It's nice to see you in England. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
Alex is wondering how he could have handled that any differently because he doesn't see anything wrong with what he did. I think at the very least, checking in mid-conversation would be good. And taking it a step further, including Holly in the conversation could work as well. Hey, babe, didn't you say? Hey, babe, tell her about the honeymoon. Hey, babe, like, just find a way to loop her in so she feels included. Like, he kind of iced her out. And then he wants to do this whole, like, angry face thing that he did. Who the hell do you think you're intimidating? How dare he? Like, he really thinks he could just stare her down into submission. Ew. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. The only grace that I will have for him is that every dinner party so far, Holly has had to pull him aside to have a conversation. Respectfully, that's exhausting. That is so boring. Who is trying to do that? Every time I need to get a talking to, oh, pull you aside, whatever. We're trying to have fun and you have to come and be the Debbie. Girl, that's the only grace I will have for Alex. But outside of that, you absolutely could have handled that better. So the honesty box comes out. I'm going to skim through some of the topics here. Shannon hopes that things continue the way that they have so far. I think so too. Shannon and what's her husband's name? Ryan? Two peas in a pod. It's a great pairing. Rochelle, it is not crazy that we're saying great pairing now when I was concerned at the fact that like cancer was an element on both. But hey, the experts were right. On the surface, it looks kind of shaky, but it's actually a good relationship. Rochelle doesn't think that Orson is man enough for her. She literally said he might be able to lead a 25-year-old, but he definitely can't lead a 48-year-old. Wow. She also said she wants a man who has integrity. Mind you, she's getting all of this because he has a hobby of acting, not his primary job. A hobby of acting. Rochelle, girl, you're doing a lot. Okay. Adam says that he is out of the friend zone with Polly. Don't buy it for a second. I don't, but if you like it, I love it. Karen and Christina think that the strongest couple at the table, mind you, because me personally, at this point, it is Ross and Sasha. But at the table, they say Lacey and Nathan, and that the weakest couple is Hannah and Steven. I mean, they literally weren't talking to each other the whole night. Holly asks for space when she's expressing her feelings to Alex, and she wants him to stop glaring at her. He wants him to stop giving her dirty looks because it's an intimidation tactic. We're on to you, Alex. The experts even said, you think you're being a good husband because you're not calling her out, you're not saying anything, but your face is speaking. And your face is showing that you're displeased. Mind you, your face is not even showing that you're displeased. Your face is basically telling her, watch your mouth. Yo, I dare a man to, I dare you to try to intimidate. Let's move on. Caspar says that he wants to see more vulnerability from Emma. Caspar, I know you're not talking.
A lot of the time I struggle to relate to you as a person. Around your sister and your best friend, you're a lot more a person that I found attractive.
Well, I cried.
Leveled.
Cried at the fucking sight of them.
I said my truth, I said what I asked for, and she said it's not happening. I feel like I'm the one who's been asked to make all the changes, and I'm running out of energy for it.
Okay.
I just need out of that.
I need to see some sort of fucking sign that she might fucking change. It's not just fucking me.
Didn't I say the timing of Caspar's change of heart is very convenient? Didn't I say that? He's gonna wait until this girl has lost hope and doesn't really want to try anymore to now gain hope and make it seem like he's trying so that he can flip it on her and be like, oh my gosh, but I'm trying so hard and she's not trying. Clocked it. Clocked it. And now he's here throwing a tantrum on the outside with oh, child, I can't even speak. All these grown ass people acting like children. He's throwing a tantrum on the outside, which doesn't even shock me at all because we met him throwing a tantrum. Like, Caspar, you don't like the woman. It's okay. You want to see more vulnerability from her? For what? What would that do for you? I don't know. He also says he doesn't like the fact that she has a very big personality when she's with the other couples. And then he got to see a softer side of her when she was with her friends. But he doesn't see any of the real Emma when it's just the two of them. Why would I be real with you? Why would I be real with you? You've had all this time to experience me, see my personality. You decided, from looks mainly, I'm not for you. Why would I try? These people are pissing me off. Like, these people are so irritating. I'm so glad we know that for the most part, Married at First Sight UK is like fabricated. I mean, most reality shows are, but Married at First Sight specifically. But these people exist in real life. People act like Caspar. People act like Hannah. God forbid. Anyways, the next episode is the commitment ceremony. I am so intrigued to know what they're going to say to Rochelle. Because all of this off of a hobby, girl, you're doing too much. Just be straight and say, I don't see him as an alpha and I would like to be partnered with an alpha. He's not man enough for me. I want out. Girl, just be honest. We know that's what it is. Anyways, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.